like how many points you can actually gain by studying French as a second language. And we will use this CRS calculator tool, and we also have the official TEF website documents. So we need the mapping of levels.
You have an awesome score. I'm just looking at it.
Let's take a profile, demo profile. Marital status as single, 33 years of age.
Masters.
Masters? Okay. Canadian?
No.
Okay. Official languages, primary as English. I'm gonna max out your IELTS because we are not concerned about English here. We are more interested in how much benefit French gives. So that is maximum that you can get. TEF Canada, because that's what this video is about. We're gonna talk about the benefit of TEF Canada in your CRS score. Now, if you see, I will start with second level from bottom, all the 4 tests. Okay, so I'm selecting second level from bottom, and I'll give you an idea why I'm doing this. Now, if you see these ranges that we just selected, and there's a mapping here. So this part, let's take any one example. So speaking, 181 to 25. So speaking is expression orale. Okay, expression orale. If you see this 181 to 25, so these are CLB levels. CLB level 7, CLB level 6, 5, 4. So we have now selected CLB 4 score in our profile. That is B1, not B1 plus, just B1. I'm selecting that everywhere, second from bottom, all of this. Okay. Work experience in Canada, nothing. In past 10 years, foreign skills, I would say 3 plus. Sunil, is that correct? Maximum?
Yep.
No certification of qualifications, nothing. Additional points, I would just, for this brevity purpose, say nothing, nothing, nothing. Spouse, common law partner, nothing. We are talking. Okay, now let's calculate the scores. So if you see, the second official language you got 0. Okay, nothing. We just have 459. We have 0 for French because we had selected B1, not B1 plus, just B1 in all of them, right? That is CLB level 4. So you don't get anything for CLB level 4. I'll change the scores to CLB 5, third from bottom. Okay. Now I change all the scores in speaking, listening, reading, and writing to third from bottom, which is basically CLB 5, which is B1 plus. Okay. Now let's see, do I get any points? So far we have got nothing. Yes, we get 4 extra points. Okay. All we got is 4 extra points, 463. We had 459 earlier without any benefit from French. Now we have 463. That is because if you score B1 plus in any of these exams, not just in speaking, any of them, you get 1 point. So the minimum you need level is B1 plus, which translates to CLB level 5. And you get 1 point for this per test. When I say test, it is speaking, listening, writing, and reading. Okay. So if you have CLB level 5 score in any of these tests, you get 1 point. If you have CLB 5 score in 2 of them, you will get 2 points. You have in 3 of them, you will get 3 points. In all 4, you will get 4 points. You don't have to score CLB 5 in all of them. Any of them will give you 1 point. So far, so good?
Yes.
Okay. Now what we will do, I'll change this from third from bottom to fourth from bottom, all of them. That means what I'm doing is I'm raising your score to CLB level 6, which is B2. CLB 6 is B2. So this is B2, this is B2 plus. So I'm raising your score from B1 plus CLB 5 to CLB 6, which is just B2. And I have given that score to you in all 4 tests of the exam. Let's see if that gives us more points. As you can see, nothing. You still got only 4 points for French. Your score remains on 463. So even when I changed from B1 plus to B2, just B2, CLB 6, no additional benefit was given. So the next, I would say, window of opportunity here is in CLB level 7, B2 plus. All right. Now I'll actually give you a scenario of what happened with me in my first attempt. Okay. So in reading, I scored CLB 7, and rest 3, I scored B2, just CLB 6. In one, I scored CLB 7. In rest of them, I scored CLB 6. So now I got 6 CRS points extra. So my score became 465. What happened here is that once you reach B2 plus, that is CLB 7 level, you get 3 points for each test: speaking, listening, writing, and reading. So when I scored B2 plus in reading and just B2 in rest of the three, I got 3 points for CLB 5 in the rest of them, right? And I got 3 extra points for the CLB 7 or B2 plus score which I scored in reading. So I got total 6 CRS points. Now let's move ahead and let's actually go and change your score to CLB 7 in all four. So I changed the score to CLB 7 B2 plus in all four. And let's see how many more points do we get. Okay, so we got 12 points for second official language. That is correct. 3 points for each exam: reading, writing, speaking, and listening. So that is okay. And voila! 50 extra points for being fluent in French now. This was not there earlier. Now, because you have scored CLB level 7, that is B2 plus, in all four sections of the test, you are considered fluent in French and you are awarded 50 more points, 50 more CRS points, hence taking your CRS total to 521. So, in total, if you see, you got 50 extra jackpot or bonus, and you have your 12 points. So, you got 62 extra points for this CLB level 7 score or B2 plus score in TEF Canada. That's fantastic. Let me just, you can say CLB level 7 score in each of the sections. So you get 3 points each, right? Which means 12 extra points, right? For language. And because you have scored CLB level 7 in all of them, you are considered as fluent. So you are awarded 50 extra CRS points. So total benefit that you get now is 62 CRS points, which is just fantastic. Now, let's say in some scenario, even this is not sufficient. Let's say you need even more CRS points to get an ITA. Even 62 are not sufficient. Then what you can do, the next slab is basically here, CLB level 10. So second from the top, okay. Let's see how much. So I say now the second official language is giving me 24 points. Okay, once you score CLB level 10, you get 24 extra points for language, and the bonus points for French fluency remain the same, so 50. So you in total you got 74 extra points. CLB level 10, okay, in all four modules, that is reading, writing, listening, and speaking, you get 6 points each. 6 points each for all four. So you get 24 points for your French language, French as a second official language. And obviously, because by getting CLB 10, you already fulfill the criteria of CLB 7, that is the bonus for fluency. So those 50 plus this 24, so you get 74 CRS points. Okay. This is the maximum benefit that you can get via French as a second language. So 74 points if you get CLB 10 in all four modules. So I hope this helps you to understand how much CRS points benefit you can get from French as a second language. And I wish you well if you are preparing for TEF or TCF Canada exam. Do not forget to check out my TEF Canada preparation series on YouTube. And if you're interested, you can also inquire about the TEF Canada preparation course that I conduct for students like you. Merci beaucoup et bonne chance.